Recap of Ink Masters Season 4, Episode 6, 2-on-1 Tat-astrophe. Theme of the day, contrast. A balance of darks and lights that enhance the image. For our Flash Challenge, it is sponsored by Corona. Excellent product placement, guys. I didn't used to appreciate that, but after working on a reality show and understanding that's how you fund your show, I can really appreciate a good product placement. So anyway, Corona believes that everybody has their own personal beach where they find solace and relaxation, and they want to celebrate it. Winner gets a trip to Mexico and gets to assign the canvases, and the artist will be designing a tattoo and applying it based on each individual skin's interpretation of their personal beach. So for instance, someone's a rider, so they want a quill. Another person likes to work out, so they do a dumbbell. That kind of thing. We end up with our top three being Maddie, Scott, and Sausage. So we're really seeing these three to be consistently in the top. I think Halo's hovering kind of right below that, but I think that Maddie, Scott, and Sausage are super strong, and personally my vote is for Sausage because he has the best attitude. Although I do also really like Maddie. Scott's kind of pushing a little bit on arrogant, but doesn't mean that he's a bad artist. So not only does Maddie get let's go first to the challenge. So the main challenge is going to be a neo-traditional lady or gentleman. So they describe that as being elegant, top hats, monocles. It seems to also imply a heavy outline, but that's about all the description we get. And the little sort of trick is that each canvas will get 2 tattoos, one tattoo from 2 different artists. Does that make sense? So there'll be 2 tattoo artists working on one canvas at a time. So most of them are getting it like on the arms or the back of the calves. One is getting them on their back, so the artists are actually like kind of touching. So what that means is that when Maddie assigns canvases, he's not only assigning designs, he's also pairing up the artist. So he kind of chooses to go strong with strong, weak with weak. I think it's a good way to go because, you know, then we can really get rid of some of these bottom people. The only one I'm going to really talk about in depth is King Ruck and Keith, who are paired up, and they kind of have a drama llama skin. So the guy just seems kind of confrontational. It doesn't really seem like he's looking for a problem. And then it's kind of questionable as to whether he's not very good at handling a tattoo or whether they're being too aggressive on him. They already start a half an hour late, and it looks like they maybe get an hour and a half into the design. The guy's getting real woozy. They have to stop. They get his blood pressure taken, all of that. And then he starts shaking uncontrollably. And so he's like, well, let me go to the bathroom. And on the way to the bathroom, he passes out. And so the guy's got to go home. Okay, so that's it. They only got their outline in. And they're even saying that the outline wasn't strong enough. Now what King Ruck says is he says, screw this, I'm going to tattoo my own legs. So he does a kind of traditional rose with the darkest dark all the way to the open skin to try to show that, you know, the tone, the contrast across the petals. Keith's like, no man, I can't do that. So everyone's saying, well, at least King Ruck's trying. There you go. So we get in there and everybody, Sausage wins. So there we go. So he's our winner. He puts Keith into the bottom, as do the human canvases. So now we know that you can do that. It's not like they tell him, well, this is who's already in the bottom, and who else do you pick? So they both put Keith into the bottom. Keith's partner, King Ruck, also ends up in the bottom, and then Jim and Bubba. So there's 4 in the bottom this time. Now they kind of go back and forth, and they send Keith home. It's been due for a while. But they're going to actually send another person home. And they didn't warn them. They didn't say ahead of time this is double elimination. I don't think they've been saying 1 or more of you will go home. But it seems to really surprise everyone. And in this case, Bubba goes home. Same thing. He's been holding on to the bottom for quite a while in the Flash challenges and the elimination challenges. But they don't really show people's reactions. So I'm looking forward to seeing how people react when they find out that there was actually a double elimination. So that's the episode.